Okay, now we are live, but I'm not sure if this is the same kind of window. I don't think so. No. I will have to tell you on the other, but I just shut it down. Oh no, what do I do? Oh, oh no. I turned it off and then. This is the first time that I have been programming alive, and then now it is there's been a mistake. There were three people waiting, but I had to go out of that thing and make it a new one. So this is not the same, I guess. This is terrible. Let me see if I can find out something here. Um this one here, for example, can I write something there for the people? Uh oh, this is so bad. I'm so sorry. Really sorry. I am here. There is a mistake. Oh, where is that last one? Oh, hello. Okay, there you are. Lulu, tell me. Oh, Lulu. Uh, because are you where you were waiting, or did you find me new now? Because there were three people waiting, but on that program that I had pre like made it like on Sunday there will be a live. I had to go out of that and make it in again, and then you weren't here anymore. So are you the only one here now? Or did you have to find it again, or were you? Hi, Susan. You can't say no. Yeah, I hope so too. I think so. But even though there was a little problem now in the beginning. Okay, you had to look at the front of your phone to get the notification. Okay, yeah. I'm so sorry about that. This is all new to me, so I've never published published. I've never made it like on Sunday there will be this live. It's coming, and then I didn't shut down the last live, and then everything there was all set up. So you were writing there, Lou, and I also wrote you there, and then I closed that window, and then I made it a new. But then you were all gone. But luckily you came in here now. Yeah, yeah, I bet they do. So it's a bit difficult. There was somebody else. Who was it? I saw that one person more wrote on that, wrote on the chat on the other one, but I don't remember now who that was. Was it you, Susan? I don't think so. I think it was somebody else. It was Lou and another person. My mind is quite forgetful at times. Well, anyways, here we are. I'm so glad you're here, Lou. Yeah, and let's crochet together. I told you, for those of you who watched my video last night, or I told you that today I'm going to finish 2 cardigans. That's not very true because there are some reasons for that. I haven't got more enough yarn. I am making this one, and I ran out of white yarn. I just used all of it, but I have to unravel this border on both of these because I've made a mistake, and this is going to go further up. Actually, I made a hood on this one, and it looks terrible. It is terrible. I'm going to try it on and tell. I'll show you. You're going to. I mean, this is terrible. Let's see. It isn't my size. It is a bit smaller than me, than for me, but I can get it on because it's a jacket and it's quite big. But it's a little too small here. But let's see. Let's try this terrible hood. Take a look at this terrible thing. It is not good at all. It's way too big. Even if I put in the strap, it's not good at all. This thing behind here is terrible. And I think also the blue color, it's not good. So I'm going to frog this hood. I'm not going to have a hood on it. And then I will be making a ribbing all the way around, like a real ribbing. Yeah, yeah, it is beautiful. The colors are beautiful, but and this is how far I got on the arm, on the sleeve, and I didn't have more white. But if I frog this white here, white and blue on the hood, I will have some white to continue on the sleeve. That I will. So that is the first thing that I really need to do. Frog this hood. When it comes to the other cardigan, well, this is done, except the ends, of course. This one is done as much as I can. It has now a hood with straps, but it's missing the arms because I want to the sleeves. I mean, because I want to see what the owner wants. And here I will wait because I will see how much I need to make for her size. So I cannot do more things on this. So I've kind of finished that one. Then I on my last live we knitted a little bit. So this is the sweater that I'm doing, and I'm now done a little bit of this pattern up here, the Marius, and we will continue this a little bit. And I've also made one of the sleeves. Oops. One of the sleeves up until where that pattern is starting. So we can do that together today. So you can see how I do that. Maybe some of you are knitters and want to learn how I hold the yarn when I use 2 colors at a time. Thank you. I wanted it to be all red, but I hadn't got enough red. So it became stripy. Yeah, that is the big things that I think I will do today with you guys here. And and also I have maybe we will make some clothes for Carita, the little doll that I made. I wanted to make her a dress that has kind of like one strap shoulder on the shoulder, going like that, and a long dress. And I want it fitted here, and down here I'm not sure if I want it wide or fitted, maybe fitted. So that may be a thing that we will do, and then I think I will show you how I made my hangers, because I even made these hangers. They're not fantastic, but they will do. They are okay. So I have her wardrobe with me here and everything. The wardrobe looks like this. Let me see if I can carry it without falling. I used a box that I bought on the China store. So here is all her clothes, including the hat on top here. That isn't hanging anywhere. The shoes with the sneakers and rain boots and everything. So maybe we will add one garment to that wardrobe. That may be something. Yeah, but first of all, let's frog. Where was it? Where is it? Here it is. Here. I think this is the one, isn't it? Yeah. Let's frog. Are you working on something, Lulu? Sorry, Lou. I guess I should call you Lou, right? Instead of Lulu. Just Lou. Susan had to go. She couldn't stay today. So I guess it's you and me now, Lou, for the time being. But there may come somebody else. Last Sunday, I was alone for half an hour, maybe almost 1 hour with just Teresa, and it was okay. And then there came 3, 4, 5 other people. Yeah, on the scarf. Yeah, just poquito a poco, as we say here in Spain, a little by little, and then it'll do. Oh, now there are 4 people here. So hello, thank you so much for joining in. I'm just telling everybody that I am. Well, my name is Linda. If you don't know me from before, maybe you're somebody new. I am a Norwegian and I live in Spain. So I'm a Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I'm a teacher and I love to crochet. And I'm actually a teacher at a Norwegian school. Hi, Rose. Oh, nice to see you again, Rose. So nice of you to join. I think I wrote you down for the giveaway. I don't think I've written you down, Lulu or Lou. If you would, yeah. Here it is Sunday at 6:15 in the afternoon. What happens now? Why is this so? Oh, this is where I used the. I've got to cut something, I think. Oh no, I don't like that. Or could I get this off somehow? I don't know, why is this dragging in there? I'm going to cut it off. That's one. Oh yeah, 7 hours ahead of you. Yeah, that's good. And you've rose up early, kind of, right? Well, I woke up at 8 o'clock, 8:30 or something, but then I fell asleep again, so I woke up at 11, a bit late. I should have gotten more out of the day, but it is what it is. I think I have to cut some more. Don't like this, but I have to, because here I've sewn this part down and it's so difficult. Yeah, Rose, what I'm doing now, and the others who came in here, is that I'm taking off a hood from this cardigan. I was trying a hood and it was terrible. If you want to look how terrible it looked, just go back 5 minutes or so, 7, 8 minutes. I tried it on. It was horrendous. Horrendous, I can assure you. I could have taken it off earlier today, but I wanted you to see it. So I waited until now. And then I've run out of yarn. I've run out of the white yarn. I was supposed to finish this today, the sleeves of this cardigan, but I can't because I haven't got enough yarn. But I have a lot of white here, so I may be able to finish one sleeve. That may be possible. Where did I cut all of this? I mean, now I'm doing things that I shouldn't do, but since you guys are here and I'm feeling like I have to make up some progress, I'm just cutting it open. This is like a very bad autopsy. Oh, you wouldn't want to trust me with an autopsy. Oh, that's it. Now I understand what that thread was. Okay, sure. You wouldn't trust me with a pair of scissors or cutters or needles operating on you. I'll just go crazy, I think. And Rose, are you making something? What are you working on? Let's see. Now I'm approaching something. Yeah. Yeah. Don't give me something sharp. I'll go crazy. Oh, here is one thread. Where? Look at this mess. What did I do? Oof. It is that I have sewn it, but I don't know where it is. Where are the threads that I sewed? So I'm just going to cut it. Going crazy with it. It doesn't matter with this blue. I got a lot of blue. And of course, if I run out of it, they've got more in the store. More in the store. On a shawl, yeah. Olive branch shawl. Is that the name? Or is it like you have an olive color? I love that color. That green is my favorite green. Olive green. Your third one. Wow. Yeah, I'm also like that. When I get the hang of something that I like making, then I do that all the time. Like when I first started crocheting, I made a blanket, baby blanket with hearts, bubble stitch hearts. And then because a friend of mine was making it, oh, you must show me how to. She showed me, and then I made 10 of them for babies. And she didn't even finish her first one. She's a knitter, but she crocheted a little. So actually, I was to finish her. I think maybe I finished her blanket later. It's the name of the shawl. What color are you making the shawl? Is it one color or is it multiple colors, stripes or what? This I can throw away. Cut it here. Ugh. Now I'm frogging better, just for a little while, and then we'll meet. We will meet the. Put you down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, there. Now I'm kind of meeting. Oh no, it's okay. Blue with cashmere yarn. Wow. I guess that's an expensive yarn, and it must be so soft. So soft and nice. Wow. How cool is that? I guess that is an elegant scarf then. Real elegant scarf. One black, working on gray. Yeah, I bet they're all pretty. But in my mind, I'm thinking the blue is my favorite. But maybe the gray. I guess they're all pretty. Oh, this is actually holding up long, so I will have a kind of a skein of this blue. Whoops, as I'm frogging the hood. Wait, small skein there. Let's see, where's the next? Well, now it doesn't seem bad. Or one little thread there. Next skein making. On Temu. Temu is very cheap, so what did it cost you on Temu? I mean, cashmere sounds really expensive, right? But maybe if when you buy it on Temu, maybe it isn't that expensive. Yeah, the blue is your favorite. I guess I got it. I bet you mean. Today it is sunny, and well, it's always sunny here, and during the day it is always warm. When it's not windy and cloudy, then it's kind of chilly. But when the sun is out, it's always sunny. I mean, always warm. So today, for the first time in I don't know how long, I went out on the terrace. I brought my knitting sleeve and sat there knitting for a while in shorts and t-shirts, and then I knitted it for a while, yeah. But then I was kind of tired, and I was listening to a book, and then I fell asleep a little. So I spent like an hour, a bit more than an hour on the terrace, and then was kind of warm, so it was okay to get back inside. Yeah, it wasn't so expensive. Yeah, I have never. I shouldn't say never, but never. I've never bought fuzzy yarn. I have some skeins though because they've been gifted to me, either from a store where I order yarn online or from a friend of mine. Uh, the yarn that got from a friend of mine, I haven't used yet. I got it like 6 years ago or so. I still have it. It's green. I'm dreading to. I don't know. I kind of prefer these that are so solid. But actually, for Christmas, no. Was it for Christmas? No. Was it now for Christmas or was it for summer? I don't remember. But even anyhow, I got a gift from my pupils and the class, and they gifted me a gift card from a yarn store. There's a Norwegian lady who owns her own yarn store here in Fuengirola, and they gifted me from there. And she had some beautiful, a bit fuzzy yarn, so I went for that, and I made two hats, one crochet and one knitted, and then I made a scarf, kind of fluffy. I mean, with a big hook or big needles. I don't remember if I think I made it with a crochet wise, and it was really nice. But the bad thing is when you have to frog it because that was difficult. But it's so soft, and I really like it. So I don't know why I don't use that type of yarn more. Well, I guess it's habits. Let's see if I can reach the end of this skein. It's not so much anymore. Voila. Not too far to go before this is over. Fool if you think it's over. Can you hear my voice is kind of coming back? I've been out of a voice for 3 weeks now, and now it's the best that I've been. I've been so bad that all the days I was thinking now tomorrow or the next day I will be better, but no, I know. But now today I'm always good. I mean almost. I'm almost good. So soon I could be singing again. last week at school, when we were singing in class, and I told my students, "You have to sing. I can't." Yay! We want to sing without you. So they were just happy. So now they will be. I guess they'll be. Oh no! Do you have to sing? Now it's the lighter teal color. Just one row of that, and then I'm starting with the white one, so I can get some white for my sleeve on this cardigan. This sweater that I'm wearing, I love these colors. I really like them, but this is kind of too small for me. It was better last year. I've put on some weights, but it's not big anyhow. Well, it has these wide sleeves, and I have them 3/4, so that's okay. But it's really short and it's kind of tight. But me sitting here with you guys, I think that's okay. Have something bright. Thank you, Lou. Yeah, I like it. I really like it. And this is the style that I've always made from the beginning when I started making sweaters. This is kind of my go-to sweater that I'm making when people ask me, or well, that I make without people ask me. So I have quite a few of them laying for big and for small people. Um, but it should be longer because it's cropped, kind of cropped, and it's kind of like a box. And with my big belly, this is not the best, but it is what it is. So I can use it here at home, and maybe in 10 kilos or so, I could start using it outside as well. Now we're starting on the white. I yesterday I had a friend over, and she's helping me making my web page, and I have a long way to go, but it's fun. It's a fun project. She knows how to make web page, and she wants to help me with that, and she wants to learn how to crochet, so I help her crochet. She has for now just made a little bee. She has just made one wing, so she has the other wing left. And then I'm going to make her a sweater. I'm going to make her a red sweater, red and white. But I haven't got that much of the red that she wants. And that yarn, I haven't bought that for 10 years. So I guess if I add a couple of skeins, maybe it's not the same color tone. So I don't know. It's a thin yarn. It's called Fable. Whoops. Let it go, let it go. Dun, 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 dun. Whew. You know what? You know what I should do? It's too late now. But I should just be crocheting while it's coming off this. No, it's too late now. I've already made this skein. But that would be fun. To crocheting it from the crochet project. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa, that was you. Yeah, yeah. Well, Lisa, I'm so sorry. I remember there was one person more. Who was it? Oh, how can we give that person the message? You know what happened is that where I had um, where I had planned the live some days ago, that was still up. So I wrote to you there, but I couldn't press any buttons to start the thing. So I deleted. I mean, I clicked the cross on that window, and I shouldn't have done that. I should just have open a new one and done this, and then gone back to the other one, telling you come to the other one. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Yeah. I didn't have any way of telling you that. Oof. Yeah, it's supposed to make it easier, but when we get to this age or so, we don't know everything. So it's too bad. Well, what I've been telling the people is that I am frogging a hood on this cardigan because it doesn't belong there. It's too bad. It's really, really bad. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for taking it so good. I was thinking, oh, I remember there was one more person. I told Lou, who was it? I don't remember who it was, but it was one more. And I knew that I knew that person and the name. But I don't know how my mind will, um, forgets so easily. Yeah. What is bad about it? Well, if you go back to like, I don't know, the 6 minutes or so, I'm not sure. You can see me putting it on. You can see how it is. It's terrible. It's awful. Yeah. Okay, Lou. See you later. Thank you so much for being here. It was so nice to have you here, and you're much welcome back. It was really bad, Lisa. So you can go back to that moment for 5-10 minutes there somewhere, and I tried it on, and it's horrendous. Actually, it's not like these. These are really, really, really nice. So now I'm frogging, and then I have more yarn for the sleeves because I ran out of white yarn. If I could put this on now, I would, but I've already frogged it. Wait. So Rose is working on those. Whoops. Let's see when Lisa gets back. What is Lisa? Okay. Yeah, you can check it out later. Yeah. You should a bit better. Do you mean that I sound a little better? Is that what you mean? I really do. I'm really a lot better now. I'm happy about that because it was kind of tiring. And I think that it was kind of tiring for you guys to listen to that terrible voice. Now it's more like it's just cool. Yeah, yeah, that was there. Yes, I do. I can even sing a little now. I can sing a little now, which I couldn't last week and not even yesterday, I think, or the day before. Let's see. My first white skein is on its way. I think that when I frog this, I will crochet. I'll use this skein, this white, to crochet right now. Put it, where should I put it? There. There we go. This is what I've got left to frog. I'm murdering a cat. No, 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 no. Well, then I guess my singing yesterday would be murdering giraffes or something, something big. Okay, let's see. This is how it looks like now, and I have gotten this far on the sleeve. So I'm just going to continue this sleeve. Finding my needle, there, my hook, sorry, not needle, my hook. And let's see. What? Oh, this is the outside. Here we go. And I have to attach the yarn. Do you know this way to attach yarn? That it's making a very very solid knot, and you connect the two ends, this the ending end on your project and the new end. I'm going to not tie this around this. So I'm doing this, and then I make a normal knot like that, tie it hard, and then I take, that was the new end, and then I take the old end, and I'm going to tie that around the new end here. So I go around it, and I tie it to the same yarn, tie it hard, and then we tie them together like that, pull them together, and then this is a solid knot. This will not come off. And then I can just cut off these. So if you didn't know that trick, I learned that from somebody. I don't know who, maybe Passionate Kelsey, but I don't remember who it was. It's been a while since I learned that. There we go. So now there's just a little knot, and I can continue. Your family says thank you for not singing happy birthday. Oh my, poor you. Oh, Rose, you do that too with the knots. Very good. Yeah, it's before you get used to it, it's a bit difficult to. Oh, was it this thread? Was it this? And you can get mixed up. That's true. Yeah. Hello, Melinda. So nice to see you back here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's going to be a bit beautiful. I don't think it will be my best. I'm not 100% happy because it's so much white up here, but we'll see in the end. In the end, it's going to be better than what I feel now. I'm sure of that. Sure of that. So, what are you making now then? Uh, 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 I don't think I asked you, Rose, right? I mean, let's see. Rose and Melinda, what are you making? No, no, no. Rose, you're making the scarf. Then Lisa, what are you making now? And Melinda, are you working on something? I'm happy it's not so difficult to speak. Before, it was kind of like a process getting the words out. Now it just feels a little bit there, but not a big deal. Wow, big Christmas stockings. That's it. It's good to start early because you never know. I mean, never know. Suddenly Christmas is there, right? Way bigger than you thought. Yeah, but that's good. Then you can. The people that gets them will be so happy that they can have a lot of things in them. So those children will be really really happy. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking about one of these days going to the beach and sit there and crochet, because when the weather is so nice, it's good to be sitting by the water listening to to the waves and just crochet. Oh, it sounds so lovely. I did that once the last year. I made a vlog of that when I went to the beach. And you know what I was crocheting? I was crocheting a poncho, a wool poncho on the beach. Kind of a bit awkward, but on your first vest, on your Addy, you're making a friend and you be a few beanies on your Addy. What's your Addy? Oh yeah. I know. Yeah, knitting machine, right? Kind of like the Centro, but it's Addy. It's another mark, right? Cool. Very nice. Yeah, and when you make a vest, then it's easy. You could just make it with sleeves later. I mean, the next time. It's one always thinks that always so difficult with the sleeves. It's different ways to do them, but I always find it easy to add it on from the top. I'm just starting under the sleeve. Uh, Let me show you what I do. Find the other opening here. Here I have the sleeve, opening on the sleeve. Here is, oh, this is terrible. Like this is the cardigan, right? And then here is the sleeve, the opening. And what I do, I just attach it in the kind of corner under the arm. I attach it here, and then I go around. Clusters, clusters, clusters. And when I come here, I attach them together, next round. And sometimes I have to decrease a little so it doesn't get this wide all the way. That's too much. So sleeves, not very, very difficult to make, as I'm doing here on this side. I remember when I started knitting, I only made vests. I was making myself a vest, and because it was so boring to be knitting the sleeves, and I had to use these needles like these, and that was much boring than going in the rounds with a circular needle. So I didn't want to do that. Then I just, well, it's going to be a vest. But did I wear it? No. I don't know. I kind of felt like when I made things when I was young, this was when I was, I don't know, 15, 16. It was so, no, I can't use my own things. That they're not real clothes. Kind of like that. Of course they were. They were okay. But I didn't dare to do it. Kind of strange. You're welcome, Melinda. Yeah, and knit hat. Yeah, it's easy when you can knit two, purl two, round, round, round. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's true. You can wear it, take it with you all over. I tend to, though, when I do two knit two purl, I tend to make a mistake somewhere, and it's so boring if it's way down there. Ugh. If it's just one stitch, I don't mind. I don't mind. But if it's a whole row, then of course I have to frog it. Or if it's like three, four stitches or so, I have to do it. Of course, it depends if it's for me or if it's an order. If it's an order, I have to do it, of course. But they're really nice, really, really nice looking, because I've done a lot of that are just with knits all the way around. And then I have this tying up here. They're nice too, but I really like the look of the knit to purl too. It's much nicer looking hats. Yeah, I can show you also, Melinda, when I get around to under the arm, when I reach one round, I'm going to show you how I take them together. Um, I'm halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. It's not completely back. Oops. But going to the beach and knit or crochet, bringing my chair, my beach chair, sitting there. Oh, lovely. And of course, I should go for a walk first. I should. I don't want to, but I should. Okay, here we are. Now I am reaching the end, so I'm going to connect this to this. Here I have kind of one leg or whatever of the. This is one double crochet that is going for this hole. So I need 2 more double crochets in this hole, and then this is the third one. So I take 1, 2, and now I've got 2, and then this is the third. So I just don't even go into a stitch there. I just go in around it and make a slip knot. And now there are 3 here. And then I chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and every second round, I do a cluster of 3 in this, and the next time I will do chain this 3 and go here. But now, since it's on this side, I will take the cluster here. So now it's 2, and then it's 3, like that. And I will always chain 1 before I go to the next. I'm going to show you when I get around again. I'm going to show you how it looks when it's the opposite. Yeah, if it's a small mistake, yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's proof that it's handmade. It's kind of like a touch of you. So it can remind them of you. This was a gift from my dear friend Lisa, and look, she made a little mark for me. This is the proof that is from her. It's with the extra love from Lisa. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. It's actually it's almost 7 now, but it's so good that after Christmas, it doesn't take long until um, the sun is staying up a little bit later than before Christmas. Because in the autumn, it's kind of oh no, it's so dark. But not still, the sun hasn't gone down. Well, the sun has gone down, but it's not dark yet. Uh, but in December, it was totally pitch dark now at this hour. But now it's still a little bit light. So it means we are getting to the lighter side of the year. So always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Oops. It is getting stuck, this yarn. Stuck on the rubber on my chair, on the handle of the chair. Let's see if I get around here now. Oops. I now we're gotten until 890 subscribers, and it's just around the corner that I can promote the cardigan. I so next week or so, or maybe the next week, I'm going to make that video to promote it, and that will be fun. I'm really looking forward. I've been looking forward till this since September. It's been so long. Oh, now I've gotten here. Let's see, Melinda. Now I'm on my other round. So now I will do a whole cluster in this because I have no extra like one. This is 1, 2, 3 cluster double crochets in this cluster. So this is a complete one. So here I'm going with 3 double crochets, one cluster, 1, 2, and 3, and then I chain 1, and then I just attach it to the top of this stitch and a slip knot like that. And now it will be 1, 2, 3 chaining, and then this will start in the next cluster instead of here, because this is on the behind it, so it will be in the front here. Yeah, so that's how I do it. But then again, sometimes I have to decrease, and I haven't shown you that, but that's for another other time maybe. Maybe I should do something else. Sometimes I feel kind of like, oh, I have to say something. Oh, I have to do something else. What do you guys want me to do? I'm kind of getting. I have to say something. I have to find something to say, but I don't always have some theme prepared. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I will answer as well as I can. But I can also change projects, of course. Yeah, I wanted to show you a bit of this, the knitting things that I'm doing. Because on this sweater, I am on the pattern, the Marius pattern. This nice pattern here. And I don't know if any of you are knitters, but if you are knitters and you are, or you want to use 2 colors at a time, then I would love to show you my tip for how to hold them. On this tab pattern now, I'm doing one red, one white, one red, one white, all the way around for another one round. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1.5 round, or well, a little bit more than a round. So when I hold it, you can see that I have the red here and the white here. And normally these will go together like that, and then it's difficult to get a hold of it, right? It's difficult to get a hold of it. But since I put the red one between these 2 fingers, between my ring finger and the long one, and I put the white one between my Peter pointer and the long finger, then it's separated quite easily. And then it's just for me to take this under and take this under the red. Oh, you don't see it. How can I show you? Like this, maybe. I take this and this and this and this, like that. So every other, and just slightly they get pulled from behind. Oh, My chair is getting stuck on the desk. Ah, there we go. Ah, nice. I love that you find the tip helpful, Lisa. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We can all work together. You don't have to talk all the time. It's true. But I kind of feel like it. It's like when you're with somebody and, well, when you're with friends that you know a lot, then it could be silent. It doesn't matter. But when you're with people that you don't know that much, when you're in a car or something, you feel like, oh, you have to say something, you have to talk. Oh, it's kind of like that. Oh, thank you, Melinda. How I choose colors? Well, I kind of have my go-to colors some a lot of times. These colors for this that I'm making now, I was just thinking I need to go with some warm colors. I was also thinking about gray. This is a brownish gray. I was thinking about another gray, but I didn't want that. I'm not. This is not like, oh wow, these are so fantastic. I didn't want this. I wanted it to be red and white. That's it. Like what I'm doing now on this here. And the same as this, but this is blue. I wanted this just in red. Um, I just try it out. I put them. I take out colors and I put them aside, and I say I think that, oh, these look nice together. I think I'll go for these. For example, now I want to make a dress. I want to make a dress for Carita, for this doll. And I'm thinking maybe I want it in a blue, but not this blue, not this dark. I want it lighter. No, I want coral actually. Coral. But that will be one color. But you mean color the color to these colors I love together. Sometimes I miss. Sometimes I make a mistake. I just, oh, these colors don't go well together. But yeah. So I don't know. Oh, let's take this away. Um I'm feeling now that I want to make a dress for her in this color. Coral peach. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you. How do I take my colors? I always when I for example choose colors for these, then I would have two colors that are almost the same. Often two colors that are almost the same. So the two blues or the tiles, they will be the same, and then a cream or a white. This is a white. And this, for example, it has two yellows. One is bright yellow and one orangey yellow, and then the blue. So I kind of go with two of the same and then one other. That is what I usually do when I make these. On this one, I I made this was what I made, this small one, and I wanted pastel colors. So then it was just to when I was putting them together, that there was not supposed to be any two colors beside each other that was the same. Like here, for example, this is on the diagonal orange. That's okay, but if that one was here, that should not be it. But I can see here that these here should not have been together because there are three inner yellows. So that I changed for the big one because she wanted it exactly like this. And so I changed it a little bit so that there weren't three of these yellow. So this I took out. I took this instead so that it was a bit different. These were pastel colors. So then, and then maybe if I want something autumny, then it would be some browns together. But it's always good with a contrast color as well. I think. Hello, Birgitta! Welcome from Sweden! Så vi kan prata med hinanden. Vi kan snacka med varandra på norsk och svensk. I'm sorry about that. She's Swedish, so we understand each other. If I speak in Norwegian, she understands that. But we will keep it to English. So nice of you to join, Birgitta. I love that. Very, very nice. Yeah. And I love colors. I really, really love colors. Yeah, very good. But if you, well, yeah, if you have try in English, yes. But if there are words you don't know in English, you can always say them write them in Swedish, and I can translate it, and I can say it. I mean, I can answer it anyhow. Okay, now we're around, and now we'll start the last round of this pattern. So this is my Marius sweater. That is going to be something I've never ever done before. A stripy Marius sweater. It's going to be, I don't know. I am kind of hesitant, thinking, oh, how is it going to look? And I'm thinking that this is the first part of the pattern, these pikes that I'm making now. But I'm thinking for the next part of the pattern, that is a kind of star or crosses or whatever, I'm going to have another background. I don't know how that will look, but I am going to try. I think I will try with the brownish gray background. Yeah, that would be cool. Writing in Swedish and you can guess what she's saying. Yeah. Well, there is since we were talking about that, I have kind of a story. I don't know if this is a true story, but I remember it from, I guess, 20 years ago from the news. It was during the summer, so I guess it was kind of a cucumber news. In Norway, we say that in the summertime, they don't have any news, so they make up news or they find stories. So we call them cucumber news. So maybe it's a cucumber news, but it was in Norway and Sweden. The languages in Norway and Sweden are quite the same. They're very, very similar. So we understand each other, but there are some words that have other meanings, of course. So once there was at a nursery, no, it was at a, what's it called, when old people's home, there was a dimension lady who laid in her bed, and then in her journal where you write what's wrong and what they've been doing, this is going to be fun for Birgitta. I'm not sure if it will be fun for you, the other ones, because it's kind of a wordplay. But anyhow, I've said A, so let me say B. She, in the journal, it said, the patient has glasögon. No. Glassöyne. Eyes of glass. A glass eye. Okay, a glass eye. And then the next nurse that came read the journal, reading, the patient has glasses because, well, this is not going to be so fun for you, because I have to explain it before I say the whole thing. So glasses in Norwegian, no, in Swedish, is glasögon. Glasögon. Something like that. And then glasses in Norwegian is glass eye is glass øyne, like that. So the Norwegian one came, and she didn't know that the other one was Swedish. So she said, "Okay, this patient has got a glass eye. Okay, I have to take it out then and cleanse it, right?" And she was kind of trying to get it out, but was stuck. I can't get it out. Well, maybe it's the other eye, and she tried to take that out. Oh no, it doesn't come out. But it was that she was wearing glasses. Yeah, it's very, very close. Oh, you're cutting up a cucumber. Yeah. Oh, how cool, Melinda. Speaking of the sun, I mean, yeah. So that was it was so hilarious when I read that. I was I thought that was so funny. Of course, I guess it wasn't that as funny for the old woman laying there, that they were trying to rip out her eyes. But then again, maybe it was just a cucumber news, that it wasn't true at all. Just kind of like a joke, like a yeah, silly joke, but funny. I love jokes, and I love these jokes that are with wordplay. But then again, those won't be funny for you guys because they're in Norwegian or in Spanish or yeah. Yeah, yeah. But I guess Birgitta, you understood it, I guess. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. When I get around now, I'm going just white for one round. Yeah, language difficulties can cause that. That is true. Here we go. One more. There. Now it's all white for one round. And it's a kind of funny. I sorry. Let me drink a little. English or American people learning Spanish. There was somebody who was having a course or something, and then they made a kind of a video about learning different words. And for example, they were learning. No, it must be Spanish people learning English, but it's like, I'm so embarrassed. I don't remember the context, but oh, I'm so embarrassed. But in Spanish, estoy tan embarazada. I'm so pregnant. Those words are so similar, so you can think that it's the same word, but they had completely different meanings. I'm a little bit pregnant, yeah, a little bit embarazada. And Birgitta, what are you working on? I guess you're working on something, right? Vad håller du på med? Häcklar du? Or are you knitting or crocheting or what? What are you making? And where in Sweden are you? That would be nice to know. I've of course been to Sweden sometimes. I've been to Lund, for example, being a handball referee in the sports games during Christmas, between Christmas and New Year, 3 times. And I had a friend who lived in Skövde, but she lives in Norway now. I visited her there. Oops. Of course, if I ask you a question and I kind of force you to answer, you have to stop what you're doing because I am kind of forcing you to use your fingers to write. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Then I remembered. I don't remember who said it last live, but I looked up the. Oops. I looked up the singers or the songs. KD Lang. Somebody told me to look her up, and my goodness, yeah, she has a really beautiful voice. So I heard her sing 2 songs: "Hallelujah" from the Vancouver uh, Olympics in 2000 and something, 8, no, 10 maybe. Crochet, knit, and do all sorts of things. Yes. Oh, a pillow! How cool! Really nice. Was it Granny Square outside, or was it the more other style? And I really really loved KD Lang's voice. I heard her in Hallelujah. It was fantastic. And then I also listened to her singing "Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word" with Elton John, and really really nice. I also listened to. Well, I'm not sure if I listened to 30 años. I'm not sure. I tried to find it, but 30 años. It was difficult to see if it was when I heard one the song that I thought it was. I didn't actually hear if it was 38 or 30 años. It was a bit difficult. And the solis is not my style. I mean, the Latino type. I'm not very into that. I'm more the Spanish pop. I really really like Gloria Estefan. I mean, from the 80s. I really love that. But the kind of the Latino is not it's not my favorite. But Katie Lang, oh, her voice was amazing, or is amazing. Hello, Lou, you're back. Good. The heart with bubbles. Oh, that's so cute. That's what I made. I have a blanket in wool, and I made 10 blankets, baby blankets, no, baby blankets, and one big blanket with heart of bubbles. I'm going to show you that one and see if it's kind of the same um, that you did. Just a minute. I'm getting tangled here. I'll be back in 15 seconds, I guess. I'm sorry, that was more like a minute. I guess this is what you've done, right? More or less. On the west coast, like Göteborg, Uddevalla, something like that, or Malmö. Malmö is in the south. This I made 10 of these blankets. Yeah, the same. Yeah, it's so nice. I really this was what made me crochet. My friend was making this kind of blanket, and I saw it, and with green colors, not these greens, but another even prettier green, and I was just in love. I want to learn how to make that, and she taught me, and then I made 10 of them. So I really love this, but this is wool, and it's I don't know who can use wool blankets. Not for a baby anyway. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty, but it's itchy. So I should make more, but I haven't made them since I made those 10. Now then I went into cardigans and sweaters and everything else. I should go back, not go back, but I should make a blanket every now and then. So you made a pillow of that. That's a good idea to make it to a pillow, but just on the outside, I guess, that you have the bubbles on one side and plain on the other, or is it bubbles on both sides? Oops. Between Malmö and Göteborg. Yeah. Good. I've been to Göteborg a couple of times, both at Liseberg, of course, and at the Scandinavian. I was actually in the Scandinavian right after the Eurovision in 85, where Norway won. But it was in the summer, and we were playing handball, a tournament. Not the Partille Cup, but I went to that as well. But there was another tournament. Or maybe it was the Partille. I don't know. Halmstad. I've heard of that. Yeah. Only one side. Yeah. That's a good idea. Thinking about making a pillow cover. I've never done that. But that would be really nice. That would make a great present. Thinking. Oh, I'm so sorry. So you haven't got joints? Yeah, but you come a long way with using one needle, Melinda. But so your joints, that means these, right? No, or knuckles? Is the joints the same as knuckles? But yeah, with one needle like that, it's okay. But yeah, with the knitting, I guess there's more movement. Yeah, we have to grab a lot, and so that's more difficult then, I guess. Yeah. Mm. Oops. I guess there are some things that would be that are more difficult for you, and but the good thing is that you find your ways of doing things that you can do. So that's really nice that you then are crocheting. Yeah, don't give up. Yeah, yeah. Maybe one could try knitting, but of course, you know your own limits, and if you try knitting and you don't have the joints or well what you need for that, it's good that we have something else that we can do. These things, knitting and crocheting, is so relaxing, therapeutic. Very good. Your parents taught you to try everything. That's great. And then you try this and that works, and you try that and that doesn't work. So then you find what works for you. As I, of course, as well. I remember when I was little, I wanted to be a gymnast. Me, a gymnast. I've never had a body for a gymnast. I wasn't very big when I was small, but I've never had a body that could bend. I could do the splits when I was 10 or so, but I've always been afraid of heights. I've always been afraid of this and that things, but I wanted to be a gymnast. I wanted to be on the beam. I thought that would be the easier easier part was just the balancing, but all of these flips and stuff, that was too difficult for me, and I never ever could on this thing. I could never get my feet up around. Didn't have muscle in my stomach. I was not caught up. My body wasn't for that. But for 1 year, well, I wanted to do that. But my best friend at the time, she was elected to do that, and I was kind of jealous that, oh, I wish it was me. I would like to. And I went with her to some of the practices to watch, and it was so good, nice to see. So I really love watching gymnastics on TV, as I always also love watching figure skating. And figure skating, I actually did for a year, but that was when I was 15 until 16. And the others in the club, they were much younger than me, most of them, and they had been there for years, of course. But I learned quite quickly, and I did quite well on the level that I was. I got a prize for biggest progress. The biggest progress in that year or that season, but I ended up second to last in the tournament, the regions, in the worst category. But I was second to last. I wasn't last. The girl who came last, she had been ice skating for 4 years. She was 4 years younger than me, though. But I was content with that. I learned the different jumps, what their names were, and I could do most of them. I could not do the axle though, and of course, just one round, half a round or one round, not twice, and not one and a half with the axle. Wow, a woman in Louisiana. She crochets and she has only one finger on each hand. Amazing to watch. Yeah, that must be amazing. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, her name is Kayla. Ah, yeah, and those people that paint with their feet, with their toes, it's amazing. They paint much more nice than I do with my hands. So she's on YouTube then, I guess. I should write that down. Where's my book? Oh, I have a piece of paper here. Kayla crochet one finger on each hand. Yeah, I'm going to check her out. Wow, there are 14 people here. It's a new record. Woohoo! 14 people at the same time. That has never ever happened. Welcome to all of you. I'm so happy that you're here. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, knitting or crocheting with me. I am just going to stop this knitting and just some few stitches. And then I'm going to start a dress for a little doll that I have. Mama Michaela. That's her name. Mama Michaela. Mama Kayla. Good. Raynaud's disease. Oh, a disease that has taken her finger? Wasn't she born without the fingers? I guess she was born without them, right? But just that that is what the disease is called, I guess. Now I have come around. This is the first part of this pattern. Now I'm going for 2 rounds of red, but I'm going to decrease as well and making hole for the arms, for the sleeves. So I'm going to wait with that because it would be, I have to count, and I think I'll do that when I'm alone. What's happening? Oh no. I am getting tangled up in my own thread. Okay. Carita. She's getting a new dress. Do you want this color? I do. 2 fingers on one and 1 on the other. Okay. Think this. And this is a thinner yarn than this. Well, I'll just start. Where should I start? On the bottom or on the top? On the top. No. On the waistline. I'm going to start on the waistline, more or less. I learned from, I think, Passionate Kelsey, that when you're going to pull from a skein, where is the center pull going to be? On the west, on the west side, on the left side. This is where it's supposed to be. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Or yeah. Or what? What? What's this? There. Yes, it was. It was just something outside as well. There is so much thread now. I should clean up my desk a little bit so I don't tangle this in that. Just put it a little bit aside. There we go. Okay, my size 3 hook. And I think I will make a double waistline. Instead of having just chaining the normal, I will chain double. Let me show you if you want to see how I do that. I put the hook inside like that. I turn it up. And then I take that and oops, go through. No, I think I'm going to make with a size 4 hook, and that fell down. Where'd it go? Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. My mannequin went to the floor, to the ground. I'm going to go to sleep now. Stay here. Please stay here. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. It's easier to do it with a size 4 hook, even though I should. Yeah, I'm going to take some of this yarn on the other side, and then I go inside and around, and then I grab this and go inside the loop there, and then I go under here, under there, and I go through. Oh my goodness, why I can't show you. Let me see if I can do it alone. Yeah, I can't do it that slowly, I guess. I don't know. But now that I have got the hang of it, then it's okay. So I take both of these so that this chain is double as thick and strong and easier to use later to find the holes. Sorry, couldn't show you very well. I should show you with thicker yarn another time. This thin yarn, it was difficult to show. A beautiful pattern. What pattern? What are you talking about? Here? Or no? Oh, this one. Do you mean this one? Uh, this is. I am actually authorized. This pattern is a Norwegian pattern, and it's an authorization to be able to knit and sell it. You cannot. How can I say it? If you want to knit and sell this, you have to promise that you don't use a centro or a knitting machine. You have to promise that you make it by hand and stuff. I can't give away this pattern, but it's called Marius. I don't know where you can get it. Marius. I think I should try to find out where one buys it. I already know it by heart. I've had this pattern for 100 years, even though I'm just 54 tomorrow. I've had it for 100 years, or since I was a baby. Not a baby, but for a lot of years. So I don't remember. But I know, of course, one can get that pattern, but I don't know. But if I find out, I will write it in the description of this live. I will not try that now because I guess then I don't know if you will be. Well, I could try on my iPad. Let's see. On Etsy, you can buy the pattern, €5. Knitting patterns Etsy. I found here this Sandnes garn, yeah. I found this to the left. Oops. You can find the pattern there for €5. And then shipping. But okay, let's see. Now I got the page and I want to copy. Did I copy now? Cut out. And let me go to my mail so I can send it to me, send it to myself. Let's see. There? No. I got so many pages up on the line. It's terrible. Let's find it again. There, my email. Writing that to myself. Marius. And then a link. There we go. And send. And now I will see if I have gotten it here. And then if I have, then I will link that. Find that link. Great. Yes, here it is. I hope you're still with me. Copy that link. And won't it go? Oh, too many letters. Ugh. Oh no. How can we? Well, okay. I will write that in the descriptions of this live, so that you can get it. It was too many letters for me to put it in the chat here. 271 letters, too many. That's terrible. But I will put that in the description so you can find that later. Yeah. Oh, you too, missing your hooks and your recliner chair? Yeah. I think it gets hungry. That's what I usually say. Likes to eat that. Yeah. I have two hook size number 3 that I don't find. I know that one of them is in the recliner, and I haven't used the recliner for a long time. I'm sitting here now. I don't know. It's actually comfortable sitting in this chair. My back isn't hurting. Well, yesterday it did, but normally my back isn't hurting. My bum isn't hurting. And I have here my YouTube or whatever. So I like sitting here. But I have to turn my recliner upside down to find the two other, because I have a 3 in this, and this is has a much better grip than this one. This is more rubbier than this. This is more plastic. And it's smaller, you can see. And then I have a wooden one that I got from a friend, my first hook. But I think that's in there too. I'll take this away from there. Yeah, happy birthday to me tomorrow. Yeah. How you won't sing, yeah. Oh, that's funny, Lisa. Let's see, how many stitches should we go for in her? I don't count the stitches. I just make some stitches and then I measure it around her waist, and then we'll take it from there. Let's see. I think this is not enough yet. No, we need some 4 or 5 more. Let's see. Yeah, so the Marius pattern, as I told you, that you have to be, well, somebody told me that last year that you needed an authorization to be able to sell, knit and sell those products. And I was, what? I didn't know that. I'd already made and sold a couple of them, or quite a few of them. But then I entered the webpage and I applied for it, and it was no big getting it. It said that you had to be Norwegian and living in Norway, and you have to promise that you will only hand knit it, not using a machine, and that was the most that was why she did it. It was she made the pattern in the 50s or 60s, and she just didn't want. That was when the machines started to come, and she thought it was a shame or a pity that machines were to take over. So she wanted to protect her pattern, that should always be made for hand. So she didn't have a kind of a patent on the pattern, but she got through that. If you want to make it, you have to make it by hand. So I have an authorization with not a sticker but a logo that tells me that I can use it. Let's see. Let's go for half double crochets. Oh, you had your birthday the 5th. Happy birthday, Melinda. 68. Okay, so you beat me with 14 years then. I'll be 54 tomorrow. Sometimes I think, oh, I wish I was 68. So I could stay at home and crochet all day long. But I have to go to work. That's the deal. That's how it is. And it's good. I have some more years together with the children. They're so nice. So I like I like being a teacher. I really do. I've been thinking sometimes, what would I do if I wasn't a teacher? What profession would I do if I wasn't a teacher? And I kind of um, I'm blank on that kind of. What I would have liked to be an author, a writer, but just sometimes, and it's kind of, I don't know. I like writing stories, but and I think I'm quite good at it, but I'm not as good as I should be. So when I was little, it was not something you could think that you can think I'm going to be a writer. That wasn't something you did for a living. You couldn't live by that. So that wasn't an option. Of course, it's more like something you do is on the side. So I have been writing some stories from my childhood and adding stuff to them. And I've also written a book about a friend of mine who's from Venezuela. Uh, but I have never finished the book. Or actually, I kind of finished the first draft, and I was attending a school, a writing school. And of course, when you get the feedback, you have to change this and that, and blah 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 blah. You kind of lose the momentum and feeling like, oh, this is so boring that you have to write it again, make it in another perspective, or you can't make this person so nice. She has to be a little bit bad as well. But she wasn't bad. How can I make her bad? And it's not a novel, it's a true story. So I don't know. So it has just been laying since last October, I think, for 1.5 years. It's been laying there. I haven't done anything about it. It is about her experience when she was living in Venezuela. And in 2018, she came here to Spain in late 18, in October 18. But in February, she was expecting a boy at a hospital, and she had to spend almost a month in the hospital because she had a high blood pressure. And her experience from that time at the hospital were insane. It was terrible what she experienced. She told me the whole story, and And actually, she and her family stayed with me during COVID. They lost their jobs here, so they didn't have enough money to pay rent and stuff. So I told them, well, you come to my house and you stay here. So during that time, she told me the whole story, and I wrote it down. And it was, yeah, you couldn't imagine how the hospital there was. Just to give you an impression of what she told me, just from before she got put in the hospital, before she had to stay there, she was waiting in the waiting room, and the person beside her, she was expecting, and she was actually ready to give birth. And oh, the baby is coming, and the nurses came to there, students and nurses. Oh, she's about to deliver. What do we do? What do we do? And the matron came and said, we don't do anything before her husband is back with the gloves. What? The hospital didn't have gloves, so you had to bring your own gloves. And the nurses and the matron and everyone wouldn't do anything with helping that baby being born without gloves. So they didn't do anything, because if something went wrong, they could be sued. So this lady who was giving birth, she got, they put her behind a kind of not a wall, but a sheet, right? And behind there, she could lay herself on the bed, and they saw, oh, the head is out, the head is out, it's coming, it's coming. What do we do? No, we're waiting, we don't do anything. She will have to, the matron said, she will have to just grab her baby and put her up onto her chest herself. And then my friend was witnessing all this, hearing. She didn't see all of that, of course, but she heard it because it was just behind that screen. And she, with her blood pressure, it went through the roof, of course. So she was evicted. No, she was put in the hospital. Is that eviction? I don't know. Well, she had to stay in the hospital because her blood pressure went through the roof. And that's just, and then because the husband, he had been told, you have to go out, go to a pharmacy and try to find some gloves. And they didn't have gloves either in the pharmacy. It was all medicine and everything gone, all gone. They didn't have anything. So yeah, that's just a little bit of what she experienced, and then her own experiences with herself as well. So I've written that book, that story, but I'm not good at kind of I don't know, binding it together or beginning and closing. I'm not sure. At least my editor wasn't happy with it. But of course, we learned in that school that when we write, you have to write it 12 times before it's ready, before it's done. And even when you've made it 12 times, it's actually maybe not done either. But I was not that into that. So it's just been laying there. I want to fulfill it someday, but no, I am crocheting. I love to crochet now, so I'm not doing that. I'm not writing at the moment. Yeah, Lisa, 62 in May, and Birgitta, 71 in June. Very nice. So we have a nice group of women here. I'm wondering, on this dress that I'm making, if I should do a little bit about what I did with this top. I'm thinking I want to make something like this. I think I'll do that because I loved it so much. Then I will have to make triple crochets. Mm, oops. Uh, and yeah, it's a very very strong story she told me about when she expected her little baby. Very very strong. Her husband had to find all the medicine that she needed. The hospital didn't have anything. They needed everything from gloves, as I told you, and for example, even the tape for the veneflon that you get into you well the needles, the injections, uh, tubes, everything. You're learning how to knit. Wow, nature fairy! I am impressed. You just learned how to crochet and now you're doing the knit. Very nice. Very, very good. Fantastic. What are you knitting then? Well, if you're learning, maybe it's a kind of a square, I guess. And the stories that I've written, oh, you have no idea. Ah, okay. Yeah, of course, you have to practice first, and then later you find out. Of course, it's nice with those that you can just use for what are called custers that you put under the pots, the pans when they're hot and stuff. That's easy for first projects. But yeah, I was going to say I've also written some stories from my childhood, and well, I think I've told this story in one of my vlogs from the summer when was in Bergen, my hometown. But I guess few of you have watched that video, that vlog. So I'll tell you one story from when I was little. I was 11, I think. And I was talking to two of my friends. They were 2 years older than me. And we were talking, standing there talking, and suddenly they talked about, do you remember when we were looking after Raymond? Oh yes, it was so nice to look after him, and we got paid and stuff. At that time, it was so normal to go to ring the doorbell at people who had small children to ask, do you want me to look after your son for a bit? Do you want me to take your daughter to the playground? And you got a little paid for that. That was the normal deal at that time. So they talked about Raymond, that they thought it was so nice to watch him and having him out on the playground. Oh, I would like to do that again. Yeah, but I don't dare to go there because his father, last time, you remember what he said or whatever. And then I said, well, no. And then they told me, maybe you could ask for us. Yeah, okay, I could do that. I'm kind of a coward person when it comes to my safety, but those things, now, of course, I can do that. No problem. I'm not embarrassed by these things, right? So I could do that. Yeah, that's okay. So we went down to this building. It was a skyscraper, or the 13th floor, the top floor of a building. And we went to this door, and they went further in the staircase that goes like this. So they stayed over there while I rang the doorbell. Out came a man, I don't know, in his 50s maybe, And something made me a little bit wondering if it was something off. So I asked, is there a boy called Raymond living here? And he said, yes, there is. Phew, I thought. Do you think I could look after him? And then the man said, I think he's old enough to look after himself. And then I knew which Raymond this was. He was 1 year older than these girls, these friends of mine. And they started laughing in the staircase. And oh, you fooled me. And I ran after them down the staircase. And they laughed. And I guess this father laughed as well. Oh, that was kind of embarrassing. But it was a very good story to tell later. 1, 2, 3, double. So that was Raymond. He was 13 years old. So I must have been 10 then, because they were 2 years older than me. So they must have been 12 and he was 13. I remember that. So that story, I've written kind of a story around it. Yeah, nature fairy can knit a blanket, scarf, simple hat. Yeah. Mm-mm. Thank you, Lou. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be. It's 54. It's not nothing to celebrate, but when it gets to 60, I will celebrate. But of course, some friends of mine will come over on next Saturday, so I guess we'll eat some cake now. I'm not very cake person, but first I was thinking, well, I'll just order some pizza, but then maybe I should make some food, make some chicken thing, a chicken pot. Look, that sounds like chicken pox, but it's not. Something with chicken, maybe. I love chicken. Hello, Christy. Oh, how nice of you to get here. I don't think I have. Well, I may have seen your name before, but I can't remember seeing your name. Thornhill, that cute name. It reminds me of some figure skaters, or one figure skater. It was Christopher Dean and Jane Thorwill, or Thorwill, almost Thornhill. So where are you from, Christy? Can I guess? Macraw, that's Scottish, but I got a feeling you're from Australia, but I'm sure not. I'm certain I'm not right about that, because if it was Australia, you would be asleep right now, I think. But where are you from? You're so welcome here. Did you just come here now, or have you been there for a while? From the USA. Laurel in Mississippi. Mississippi with all the S's. 2 plus 2 S's. Mississippi. The Mississippi River. That's good. That's the South, right? It's kind of the South accent. That's really cool. Lou, you have that cool Southern accent. I can't do it. I can't talk like that. It's really cool. Lou has her own YouTube channel, so So I listen to her when she has her videos out, and I like hearing that accent. Whoops. Oh, I think this is getting quite wide, is it? Nah, it's okay. Sometimes you can't understand yourself. Yeah, well, Birgitte is asking if I've decided when the next live will be. I think that I will do Sundays. Last week, well, this week I did Thursday and now Sunday, and I did Sunday last week, and I think Sunday is a better time for me. So Sunday, next Sunday at this time at 6 o'clock Spanish European time, and 12 at midday New York time. Um, Next Sunday I will do that. The next week again, I'm not sure because I'm going on a trip. So I don't think I will be able to on the Sunday. So maybe I'll do a Thursday in that week. Sunday morning is good. Oh, very good. That's great. Yeah, I guess the Sunday is a good day because then if you work normally, people are free on Sunday. If you're not a nurse, I guess nurses sometimes have to work in the weekends and others too. That's good then, Lisa. So it will be every Sunday, but not in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I don't think I will be able to because I will be at a ranch doing some voluntary work for some days. That's when we have a winter holiday here. 1 week skiing, ski vacation. We can actually go skiing here in Spain, in the south, south of Spain, Sierra Nevada. And actually, on Tuesday, in 2 days, the older ones from my school they are going skiing there, and the rest of us are going hiking. I need another. It's just 2 hours from here. There you can go skiing. One more round before I will make a strap on one side. See how I will do that. Yeah, I will have so much fun. Yeah, I will have so much fun on that ranch. I will be washing the dish, doing the dishes mostly. That's what I like. I'm not very fond of making food, of cooking, but I like being the cleaning lady, the the doing the dishes lady. And a lot of people will be outside doing garden work, and I don't like flowers. Well, I like watching them, but I'm not a flower person and a garden person, so others will be doing that. Thank you, Lou. Yeah, I think she's really cute as well. And I love that. I like that I embroidered the eyes instead of putting on safety eyes. And this, I can't get over that. I really love this. What I did with this top, that I weaved in these blue strings around. So, and these shoes, hilarious. No, they're not hilarious. They're cute. Oops, it's kind of falling off. Kind of like denim, sparkly denim. I have got a knot on this thread. There we go. If any of you that are here have not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate if you do. If you do that, I haven't looked now, but before we started today, we were at 890, and when I reached the 900, as I what is it called? Well, as I tell you all the time, then I will finally promote. Finally, I will promote the giveaway cardigan again. I will make a video of that. And then I'll give it 2 weeks or so that people can join. And then I will do the pick and find out who is winning. And then I'll make the cardigan. And you will not know anything about who won. And you won't see the cardigan that I'm making. Maybe I'll give you a sneak peek. So then some of you who have joined, and if you have chosen, let's say, a pink color or whatever, and you see, oh, it's a little pink. Is it mine or is it not mine? Oh, I'm wondering if I won. And then when we reach the 1,000 subscribers, I will reveal to you all who won, and I will send away the cardigan. Or maybe it's even sent then. I don't know. We'll see. So, that being said, if any of you have not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you did. Then we're approaching more and more. Last Sunday, after last Sunday, and then just 4 days later, it had increased by 15 subscribers. So that was amazing. That hasn't happened since, I don't know, the summer. I had a lot of increase, but I don't remember having that increase in a long, long time. Okay. Now I'll do some single crochet before I do that. Yeah, thank you. Give the live a thumbs up. That's nice. Some of you have already done that. Well, there are 8 likes. That's good. Very good. Oh, you have to go, Birgitta. But thank you so much for joining. Tack så mycket. Det var hemskt trevligt. Hemskt. No, it was really, really nice. Thank you so much for being here, Birgitta. And see you next time. Yeah. Tack för ikväll, ja. That means thank you for this night. For those who didn't understand it. Oops. I'm wondering, what color should I have those strings for this coral or peach colored top part of the dress? What color should I weave in here? White, blue, purple? Let me find some options. white, purple, maybe, blue, maybe, green, green, green. I'm going for green. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Is green the best? White, purple, nah. Blue, well, green. I think the green. Yeah. Thanks, Lou. Yeah. Yeah, you agree with me. Yeah, I think these are really nice together. I didn't see that coming. I mean, before I saw it, and yeah. But I know I bought some yarn in another somewhere, and I bought green and orange together. That was so nice, and these are practically the same, just more subtle colors. Hello, hook by hook or by needles. Yeah, green. Yeah, and on theme at the moment. Oh, you don't say. I didn't know that. That's nice because I love these colors together. This combo is fantastic. I really love that. I should make something big out of this. I'm now looking. I'm seeing a top with these two colors. Wow, yeah. I would really like to make that. That would be my next project after finishing all of this mess around me. When people thumbs up or comment on my video, it helps the channel to be shown to more people. Yeah, that's true. So people, yes. So thank you so much if you make comments. Well, now we've got a lot of comments here, but I guess you mean when it's put out there and commenting under the video, I guess. And the thumbs up, yeah, that's great. Well, okay. First I must finish this round with single crochets. But then I'm going to make 6 straps with the green. And then we'll see how that turns out. I think it will be really, really nice. Oh, it will be awesome. I can see it. Yeah, yeah. I've made a lot of tops in this color, but with a kind of white. But with this, I mean, these are just adorable. I mean, they're kind of like ice cream. I want to eat it up, like strawberry and peach. Peach? No. Pistache or whatever. Like really, really summer feeling of these colors. Now I am around. Oh, that seems a little tight, but I hope it works. Well, I will try to make those strings now. And let's see if I can make a good center pole in this as well on the left side. Oh, this is better on the right side. It's much easier to stick in the finger there. But yeah, got it. She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Let's see. Oops. Now I'm making those double strings again, as how I started the top or the dress. So that is how I make those strings. Not just a plain chain, but kind of like a double chain. And I'm making them just the size of the waistline for the doll, because then I can sew them together. Two more stitches. 1, 2, or 3. That was 1. Oops. I like that when I am finding my colors of what I want to make, I can just go to my store behind my back and find the color. So I have a lot of yarn. It's so boring to be waiting for yarn or having to go to the store. I need to have a lot of yarn at my house so I can just easily get to it and make whatever. Let's see. Is it the same size? One more. Oops. And then I do 2 more. Typical me. 2. I want to see. I should wait until I have 6, but how did I do it? Did I do it with a needle? No, with a hook. Okay. What I'm doing now is that I'm taking it all through here. Oops. All the way through. Well, I'll just do this and then oops. And then I'll do the second one. This I do the opposite way. In the same stitch, but the opposite. So it will be here. So that will be under here now. Difficult to get a hold of. Come on. Come on, will you? Kind of difficult doing it upside down. Ah, get through, will you? There. Oh no, that was not the place. No wonder it didn't work. There we go. That's something else. Oof. Let me do two more and I'll show you how it is turning out. One. What? No, that was wrong. Ash. There. One. And then two. So this is how it's going to turn out, and I'm going to do the same on these two floors. I think this will be cute. It's going all the way around. It won't be boring just to have the coral. It's oh yes, it's going to be good. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I don't know. I think maybe we've been going on it for almost 2.5 hours. It's now 8:25 here. Maybe it's time to wrap it up and call it a day. And hopefully we will see each other next Sunday at the same time, 6 o'clock Spanish European time, 12 o'clock at midday New York time. And then uh, yeah, you'll see my vlog. I'll have one vlog during next week, I guess. I haven't started filming anything yet though, but I guess I'll start now. So thank you so much for being here. It was so nice to see you all and talk to you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Oh, I love that, Lou, that you've had a lot of fun. Yeah, of course, I want to share with you guys. Yeah, hope to see you too, Lisa, next Sunday. Oh, you finished your Christmas stocking. Perfect time. Yeah, that's true. So then it's how many are you going to make? I guess you're going to make more than one. But of course, it's perfect timing for completing one right now that we're finishing here. Yeah. So thank you so much, everybody, and we'll just see each other here and there on the vlogs, and I'll look into your vlog, Lou, when you have one out, and yeah. Oh, thank you, Christy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope you can catch it next week too. That will be nice. I not decided how many. Yeah, we'll see. It's a long time to Christmas, so you got plenty of time to make 100 or three. Oh, how many there will be. Okay, bye bye. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, I love that you love them. Sometimes I feel like they're kind of the same over and over again. Like these weeks, I've been making these cardigans and it's just them. But I guess there are other things as well, so it's not that boring. Maybe. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, you warm my heart, all of you. Thank you so much. Oh, I have to go now. I mean, don't have to go, but I should. Thank you. Thank you for all the hearts. Bye bye.